guys, it's Megan. Sorry, I just stubbed my like whole foot so bad. I felt like I was gonna throw up with pain. Like it hurt so bad, just the initial like, oh my god. So I'm just like, right now. But how are you guys doing? There's always something, you guys. So I wanted to do my finale for Finish 13 by Halloween, and I'm happy with how this project turned out. In total, I only completely finished 4 things, but the 4 things, like in monetary amount, added up to $110. So I thought that was pretty impressive with finishing just 4 things that it added up that much. So I'm really happy with the like total of things that I finished, and then I'm happy with the progress of some of the things that I wasn't able to finish up. So let's do the happy things first. Let's get into what I actually finished up since the last time I talked to you. So I fully finished up the Yves Rocher Flowerrparty perfume that Anna gave me last holiday season, and I love this perfume. You would think, and I thought it would be super, super floral because it's called Flowerrparty, but it's like sweet, but kind of floral, but I don't like florals that much. But I really like this. It's hard to explain it, but it's really, really nice. And I don't know if I would repurchase it because it didn't last on my skin pretty much at all, which is why I think I could get through with it so fast, because I would like douse myself with it. And the bottle wasn't that large, but I really enjoyed it the whole way through. So thank you so much, Anna, for this. It was so nice to think of you every single time I wore it. So I love that. Then I finally finished up the Pai Rosehip BioRegenerate Oil, and it looks like jacked up. But as you can see, those are my lines, and so I finished up a lot since the last time I updated you. And what I was doing with this, instead of putting it on my face, because I have so many face oils and serums that I preferred a lot more than this, because this was more heavy for an oil for my skin, even though it was a really nice oil and all natural. I was actually using this on my neck, chest, like all my boobs and stuff, just to really hydrate that area, and I really neglect like that part of my body. So this was really, really nice. Sometimes I would put on my hips and stuff just to get through it, but I really did like it, and I wouldn't buy it again because, like I said, I like other things better, but it was kind of fun to treat different parts of my body that I didn't normally before. But this is nice if you're looking for a like heavier oil to really add like a glow to your skin, but that's not really what I want, I guess, in an oil. So I did like this. I bought this from Beauty Bay like a year or so ago, and that's where you can buy it in the States, at least where I found it. This was huge, you guys. This is so exciting. I finished up the Tata Harper Resurfacing Mask, and I love this product. So this is, oh my god, look how empty it is. Like every little drop is gone. This is my favorite mask of all time. I love this mask. It is so like, you get instant results with it. I find that this is especially awesome if you're going to like an event, or if it's your wedding day or something really exciting where you want your skin to look just radiant and beautiful. Apply this before you have to go to that event, before you apply your makeup, and it literally says for instant glow, and it's so true. It just makes your skin look beautiful, and it does have more long-term results too. Like the next day I would notice that my skin was like more calmed down. Any like little pimples or whatever would be like subsiding, and I just absolutely love this. The issue with it is that it is natural, which is an amazing thing, but you have to be very, very cautious about using up natural products. So in this project, I really wanted to use this up because it's becoming about a year since I bought this. The expiration says 6 months, but I've had it for almost a year, and the texture didn't change, the scent didn't change, and the scent It's like a herbally florally type scent, which is very Tata Harper, but it's not as like, oh my god, as some of her like products are to me. So I think this is a more like tolerable scent, but I absolutely love this. I currently have her Honey Blossom limited edition resurfacing mask that I'm going to be using up for the next year, but I love this. I would say that if you use it regularly, about once a week or so, it'll last you about a year. And just be conscious of using up expensive natural products, but any natural products you need to be aware of the expiration date. But I love this, highly, highly, highly recommend it. And this definitely like bumped up my like amount of money that I used up for this project, because this is $55, but totally, totally worth it. Okay, the only other thing that I fully used up, and I think that you guys saw this before, is the Bite Beauty lip pencil in Sable. I absolutely loved this product, and it's just the prettiest color, and I really love this. They don't sell it as like by itself. It was in a set last year, but I honestly have so many lip products, and a lot of them are a similar color, that I don't need it anyway. So I love this. I really like the small size. I'm trying to get through a few other Bite like lip pencils this year, but it's not going as well, because this is just such an easy color that I could wear every single day. It didn't matter what look I was doing, but the other ones are more like plum or like a deeper color that I don't always feel like wearing. But this was very easy to use up, and again, a natural product that I wanted to get through. Okay, the other products that I have like in my finished basket that I did not finish because I realized I didn't like them. Two of them are foundations, which you've heard me talk about before. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum and the Annabelle Skin True Natural Lightweight Makeup. I realized I didn't like either of these. The Bourjois oxidized on me. The Annabelle, I just didn't like the texture of it, so I'm just getting rid of these. The California Kissin Gloss by Benefit, I used a lot of it. I'm like down to here, but I just don't like this very much. It's a very like sticky lip gloss, and I just don't like it, so I'm not gonna force myself to use that up. Oh, this was one thing that is part of a thing that I didn't finish, but I used up one of the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks. This is in Sheer Shame, but I have all these that I did not use up in various colors, but I don't like any of these colors enough to use them up. So I thought this pink was fun, the Sheer Anarchy, and this is Sheer Shame. They're fun, but definitely not ones that I would buy, so I'm just gonna throw these out after I do this video. And then the only other product that I am gonna get rid of that I didn't finish up is this Urban Decay Perversion liner. So I probably got this in a palette or something along the way. It's so black, it's so creamy. Anyone that has used Urban Decay liners know that they're definitely very creamy and very pigmented, but the only place that I use this was on my upper lash line, which is pretty much the only place I wear liner. And no matter what, it would always transfer up to my like orbital bone because I have more hooded eyes. And I have so many liners that don't do that, that this was just pointless to continue using. I'm going to sharpen it so it gets sanitized so I can pass it on to one of my friends and maybe they'll like it. But this just isn't worth it to me to have like raccoon transfer eyes every single day, because I was using this every single day, and even my sister noticed, and my sister doesn't really notice a lot of things like dealing with makeup, and I was like, oh my god, like I cannot walk around like this. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. But I think that it is important, and something that I want to stress is that you should never force yourself to use up something that you don't like. Even if it's in a project, or if you spent a lot of money on it, or if it was a gift or whatever, if it doesn't work for you, like why should you use it? Especially when you have as much as a lot of us do. Just move on to something else, and that's what I'm really teaching myself to do. And sometimes it's hard, but if you have stuff that's way better, that you prefer way more, why waste your time on this, thus making the stuff you like go bad? It's just like a terrible cycle. So that is my little PSA. Okay, so then the stuff that I didn't quite finish up, but that I'm keeping. First is the Dr. Jart Water Max Sleeping Mask Overnight Treatment. So this was that weird product where it was like at the same spot every time, but a lot of you guys said you thought it was like one of those vacuum type things where it like goes up and like pushes up and whatever. And I keep this on my bedside table, which is actually like the only place that I would remember to apply it, because literally right before I went to bed, like I turn off my lights, I'm laying in bed, I put like 4 squirts of this into my hands and rub it all over my face after I did all my nighttime skincare. And it just really helps lock in that moisture. It's a really nice step. It's a very calming scent. I really like it. But I knocked it off my bedside table one time, and this top piece popped out, and then this whole thing fell out. And so this is just like prettiness, like this doesn't have anything to do with it, but this is the product and you still cannot see through it, but I can definitely see with this type of packaging how it would push it up. So I think that I'm very close to being done with this. It feels a lot lighter than it did before, and I'm much more adamant about using it, like probably, I would say 2 times a week. I try to remember, but usually I forget. But I really do like this. I've grown to enjoy it more, but it's not something that I would probably repurchase because I do forget it so often. But I do not know how much I have left in here, but I'm definitely happy with now. I'm finally into the routine of doing it, and it is definitely a nice step. This was something I added in to my project. This is the First Day Beauty Vitamin Hydrating Mist. I can't see through this bottle, but like by shaking it, I started up here and now I think I'm down to here. This is an okay product. I do not like the scent of it. It's like a weird scent. It's not like terrible or anything, but I just don't like it. And I just forget to use this. So that's why I didn't use that much of it up, and I kind of forgot that I put it in this project as a replacement until the past few weeks, but it's okay and I'll use it up, but I much prefer the Amarovixa Queen of Hungary mist if I'm using any mist, but that one's like extremely expensive. But this one is like maybe like $14 or something, and the bottle is very small. It's only 2 fluid ounces, and I just don't think it's that great. So I wouldn't recommend it, but I will use it up. Okay, I am almost done with this. There are 2 products that I am almost done with, but I definitely like need a few more probably months. This is the Tony Moly Blueberry Lip Balm. Super cute. I have no idea if you'll be able to see, but I am so close to being done with this. It is crazy. Like, you can't really tell unless it's in the light and you can see like the product glistening, but I am like at the bottom of the pot and there's just like stuff around the rim. So I love the scent of it, but I am definitely like, I'll definitely be happy when this is done. Like I am definitely, why do I keep saying definitely? I am so ready to be done with this and just use my Jack Black in the morning, because I use this as like in the morning when I'm doing my makeup at my vanity, and I have started to use it as at night as well instead of my Nivea because I just want to get through it. But the scent is nice, the packaging is cute. I don't think it's really that moisturizing, it's more just like a novelty, but I will definitely be happy when this is done. This was an impulse purchase during the VIB sale in April. And I had seen so many people talk about it and I just wanted one so bad, so I got it, but yeah, I definitely would not buy another one. The other product that I am so close to being done with is my Little Benefit RSVP Cream Shadow. And there is just product like around the corners. It is so close to being done, but these cream shadows last so long because they're just so good, you don't need a lot of it. So this might take me until the end of the year, to be honest, but I definitely still love it. I do want to use other cream shadows because I've been using this one exclusively for months on end, but I do just want to use it up, and I love the feeling of using up something completely. So I really do like this. I will continue to use it, but I might mix in cream shadows here and there just to do something different because I am kind of like bored a little bit. And then the last two things are eyeshadows. This one, I'm done. I'm so done. This is the Dior Montaigne, Montog. Everyone is trying to teach me how to speak French, but I just can't do it. This is a little palette that came with the Dior Show mascara that my friend Ellie got me last Christmas, and I have enjoyed it, but it's just kind of tedious to work with. Like, you need a really small brush, and like the brushes I use are big, and they're just not super pigmented shadows. I wanted to like get her money's worth out of it, and I've used up the mascara a long time ago and I loved it, but I just wanted to like use more of this than just like looking at it in my drawer. But I'm definitely done with this. I am not going to keep it in my collection because I don't think it's very good. And yeah, so that's the little story on that. And then the last product is my NARS Ondine shadow, which you guys have seen like a bazillion times. And I didn't use this as much as I wanted to, but I think that this is a better color for fall and winter. Most of this project was in the warm months, and it's just now starting to cool off. It's like 50 and 60 degrees during the days, and I think that this will be a much better color when it starts cooling off, just for me personally. And you guys know last year or earlier this year, I don't know when, must have been last year because it was when I was working at Bed Bath & Beyond, I use this as like a blush contour type of thing, and I really want to do that again, but I just haven't been in the mood to do that because it's just not cold enough for me to want that look. So I definitely want to use this some more in that way over the next few months. And this is one of my very first eyeshadow purchases, like when I was in high school, and I absolutely love this color, and I will keep it as long as it's still good, and it definitely is, but I just need to remember to use it more. So I'm going to keep it in my everyday makeup drawer and see if I reach for it some more. But that is everything, you guys. I don't know if you think that this is super successful, but I am very happy with it, and I am so glad that TATUM thought of this idea. And you guys haven't seen her in a long time because her computer is like busted and she can't upload videos, so I don't know if she'll have a finale for us soon or when we'll see her next. But TATUM thought of this idea and I just tagged along to do it, and I'm so glad that a lot of you joined her, and I think that it was a really fun project. So I hope you guys will let me know how you guys did in the comments, of course. And I don't think I'm going to be doing seasonal challenges for a while. I just want to like use whatever I want and not really have like pressures, I guess. So that is my current mentality, but who knows when I'll want to do one again. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you had fun if you were participating in this project as well, and I will see you all really soon. Bye!